Hello, this is episode 107 of Oatmeal Breakfast plays a video game. The least watched show on the internet. I don't have any data to back that up. On today's episode I am going to attempt to solve a ksudoku puzzle. What fun ksudoku is. I must have solved 70 ksudoku puzzles by now. I was going to say that I have solved a ksudoku puzzle every day this year. Then I remember that is not true. I missed at least one day. Too bad. What am I going to talk about today? Watching Ampro engineering on YouTube has me wishing that I was more into radio control cars when I was younger. I want to know more about the history of radio control cars. I wish I had taken driving radio control cars more seriously. I wish I had driven either the Hawk or Hornet every day. I wish that when I got the Hornet that I had built it myself. And that the day I got it built I had driven my Hornet from that day forward. It would be a 20+ year streak of driving my Hornet every day. But I did not do that. I can do something like that now. I am determined to make a song once in a week for the rest of my life, or for as long as I can. And that is what I do. I am determined to make one episode of Oatmeal Breakfast a day. And for the most part that is what I do. At this time in my life I am more interested in radio control vehicles than I am in full-size vehicles. Now when I look at a pair of steps I wonder if I could get a grasshopper and jump it off of those steps. I don't know why I did not thinking about driving radio control cars earlier. I must have not wanted to buy rechargeable batteries and AAA batteries. This year I want to drive a radio control car. I want to make my own track. I know I am repeating myself. I say that all the time. It seems like I say that every episode. Watching Ampro engineering on YouTube makes me want to become a radio control car collector. When I was younger I wanted to restore old cars. Now I want to restore old broken down radio control cars or vehicles and make them run again. Full-size cars are too big. And with full-size cars, if I want to drive one I have to go inside the car and sit down. If I want to drive a radio control vehicle I can go outside and move around more. And there are not all the costs as with full-size cars. And if I crash a radio control car I don't get injured unless I crash it into myself. And even then I might not get injured. I am obsessed with radio control cars. I have to drive one. I want to drive one. I am going to drive one. I wonder if when I drive a radio control car, if I will crash. It's been so long since I drove the Hornet or Hawk I can't remember if I was any good at driving them. I am positive that if I had driven them every day that I would have gotten good after a while. I can't believe that when I was younger I spent time watching TV or listened to the radio when I could have been driving my radio control vehicles. I know now what I enjoy. Radio control cars are cool. Thinking about driving a radio control car of a jump makes me want to go drive a radio control car over a jump right now. I wonder if the car would brake if I drove it over a jump. I can't remember exactly but I don't recall ever driving the Hornet over jumps. Maybe I never thought of it. I am sure I could have found something for them to jump off of. I never thought of it. I never thought about making a track to drive on. I can't wait to drive a radio control car. I can't wait. Maybe I will become a radio control car collector. and I can spend a lot of my time fixing them and keeping them in tip-top shape. I wonder if I could become a good radio control car driver if I worked at it. Maybe I can. I never thought about becoming a good radio control car driver when I was you. I wonder when I got any radio control cars at all. That is a puzzle to me. I wonder how many hours of my life I have spent driving radio control cars. Not enough hours, that is for sure. I miss my Hawk and Hornet. I think the treat of the back tires were worn down on my Hawk and Hornet. I know the Hawk's motor had rust on it. I don't know why the motor got rust on it. I never thought about getting a radio control motorcycle. I never thought about racing against other people. I never thought of so many things. I should have thought more when I was younger. What else can I talk about? If I ever stream on Twitch or Mixer, I want to build a plastic model kit on stream. I think that would be fun, having people watch me put together the parts, watch me paint, and watch me put on the decals. I wonder how long it took me to put together a plastic model. I had fun putting together plastic model kits. What car would I put together on stream? Maybe the General Lee. I was never that good at putting together decals. I know that if I ever stream, I want to build a radio control car on stream. No one might watch it, but it's something I want to do. What radio control car would I want to put together on stream? A grasshopper. How many radio control cars would I want to have? As many as I can. I don't even know any of the names of any new radio control cars. Or what are the popular radio control cars for racing today? So I have a lot to learn about radio control cars. There is so much for me to learn about all my hobbies. What else am I going to talk about? Let me talk about Faro. I hope that I will make a program with Faro this year. And I hope that I will make a website with Seaside. I am sure I mentioned that in yesterday's episode. I want to learn how to write comments better. I think it's neat that in Faro I can make a comment that can run a method, so I said yesterday that I want to make a ksudoku game and a ksudoku solver in Faro. I also want to stream Faro if I ever stream. I don't know why anyone would watch. I am not a good Faro programmer. I want to program, and I am going to learn how to program. I like to use the dark theme for my Faro image. Faro is fun. Faro is fun. I hope Faro is fun. I think it's fun to use the browser to write code in. The browser had 4 panes. The first pane on the left has packages, which are groupings of classes, then the next pane to the right are classes. Then the pane to the right of that is protocols. Protocols are groupings of methods. And the last pane shows methods. That is the basics anyway. Maybe I need a goal to get a follower on Smalltalk. And maybe I need a goal to get a follower on GitHub. It took me years to make videos. I wanted to make videos for years. And I finally made videos and put them on the internet. So I can program if I put in the effort to. I think. Or maybe I can't program. I can't wait to play NASCAR Heat. I can't wait. So back to Faro. So I have taked about Faro 2 days in a row. This year I want to keep to learning Faro, and Python, and probably Rebol. And I want to see if I can finish reading how to design programs. There is so much I want to learn. Maybe the more I talk about Faro, the more I will remember. I also think it would be fun to play NBA 2K on Twitch or Mixer. I have got to get started on Oatmeal Breakfast boxing. If I don't start making a game, I will never have made a game. And as I said yesterday, I want to play a game I make on stream, or on Oatmeal Breakfast plays a video game. Programming is fun. 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 I want to program. So I hope I get it done. What else do I want to talk about? It took me 12 minutes and 48 seconds to solve Tolde's ksudoku puzzle. That's not too bad a time for me. I wish I could be under 5 minutes to solve a ksudoku puzzle. So maybe I will get better if I solve enough ksudoku puzzles. Oh, I can talk about 3D printing. I am still reading 3D printing for dummies. I want to use a 3D printer to print radio control cars and food. Maybe I could 3D print chocolate chip cookies. Or what about pizza? Or maybe I could use a 3D printer to decorate a cake. I hope you are having a great day wherever you are. I hope to see you here tomorrow, same place, different time. Have a great night. Good night.